often asked by clients, how do I start with a RemCom? For many new HR directors, it's the first time that they've come into contact with exec pay and remuneration committees, and it can be a daunting prospect. So we've come up with a template for you. Just think gold. Let's start with G. G stands for governance. The UK Corporate Governance Code will give you guidance as to how you should manage the RemCom, the do's and don'ts if you like. And included in that is information to help you guide your chair of Rem about what good practice is. Now, you don't have to follow it. It's really only for the UK FTSE very high calibre organisations. But if you're an organisation that might be going for IPO or a trade sale in the future, it makes real sense to root your practice in this highly compliant soil. Moving on, thinking about O, what does that stand for? Well, we think O stands for objectives. Linking executive pay to the objectives of the business is the key point of remuneration at this level. So it's really important that not just you, but your RemCom understand the DNA of the business and what does success really look like for you. What will it look like in the future? So for organisations that are comparing themselves and wondering how to set their pay, it's important to think about where are you going? What sort of trajectory are you on? Are you a high growth business, in which case you need to be comparing yourselves perhaps with where you might be in 3 years' time, or are you a steady performer? All of these questions help you to design a better plan, help you to make sure that your RemCom is able to link executive pay with the success or the failure of the business. Coming next, L stands for leadership. Now, in truth, the chair of the RemCom is an important person in that they are responsible for running the RemCom. However, there are some really important personalities on that group. So there's the chair of the RemCom, there is often the chairman of the company who sits on the RemCom but shouldn't be chair of it. The CEO has no real place on the RemCom, they're able to attend for part of it, and often yourself as HR director will have one of the most difficult roles. Again, there's no formal place, but you're there to help broker the deals. Managing all of those personalities can be really, really difficult. And it's important to remember that as an advisor to the RemCom, doing your HR role, those relationships are not actually the icing on the cake, they are the cake itself. And the final part of D is actual delivery. So how are you going to establish a plan, a long-term bonus scheme that actually works for your business? It's important that you start early with the RemCom. Make sure that there are some numbers written down. What are our goals? So many times we get asked to put together an LTIP, long-term incentive plan, and then ask, well, where do you want to be in 3 years? And nobody actually really knows and has agreed those numbers. So think about that right from the start. Start mapping out what the scheme might look like and make sure that you're involved in lots of consultation, lots of discussion, so that you can end with all of the groups, executive, non-execs, chair of Rem and chairman, all feeling in the end that they've come to a really good conclusion. If you follow the gold standard, you won't go far wrong.